Hey, boys and girls. George Lowe here, voice of TV's beloved Space Ghost Coast to Coast. And it's time now for Geeks United with Bob and Al. Yes, you've seen them out behind the Piggly Wiggly doing their tag team wrestling show. Yes, that Bob and Al. But don't worry, they've been cleared of the charges, and you're about to enjoy Geeks United with Bob and Al. The same Bob and Al that do their little Avengers show. Not the movie thing, but the old 60s show. Al does a wicked Mrs. Peel.
Maple Hill Cemetery is the oldest and largest cemetery in Huntsville, Alabama, founded in 1822. What started off as a small 2-acre portion of land has grown to nearly 100 acres and 80,000 bodies buried there. The oldest known grave is from before this land was an official cemetery. Mary Frances Atwood, infant daughter of William and Martha Caroline Atwood, September 17, 1820. During the Civil War, Maple Hill became the final resting place for 187 unknown Confederate soldiers and an unknown amount of Union soldiers. In 2007, the city tried expanding the cemetery again into a nearby playground, but not just any playground. Locals refer to it as Dead Children's Playground. Welcome to a new series from Geeks United with Al and Bob, The Frightening 50. For the next 25 weeks, we will be going over the creepiest place in each state in America. Today's first entry, Dead Children's Playground in Alabama. Locals insist that this playground is haunted with the spirits of children buried next door for nearly 200 years. They've observed orbs of light sliding down the slides, swings moving on their own in rhythmic unison with no breeze to be found, and even on dark, still nights, the sound of echoing laughter can be heard. Could these noises be Mary Frances Atwood herself, roaming the playground, experiencing the childhood she was never able to have? Or could they be from something even more sinister? In August of 1962, an Alabama community was shocked to find the body of an 11-year-old boy who had been kidnapped just north of Huntsville. The 28-year-old kidnapper was found, arrested, and thankfully convicted. Through all the pain and suffering that the surrounding communities experienced, many people believe that the playground is a needed area so that the spirits of children young and old have a place to experience childhood again and again. That's why, when the city of Huntsville attempted to knock down the playground in order to expand the cemetery, there was a massive public backlash. Literally overnight, the city had razed the playground to the ground. But the people of Huntsville cared for both the living and the dead, and after a massive outcry, the city rebuilt the playground. But lest you think that more modern equipment might scare the spirits away, in 2008, paranormal investigators from the Alabama Paranormal Society heard the voice of a woman or a little girl while spending the night there. One of the lead investigators quickly spun around and snapped a picture. When the film was developed, you could see the misty shape of a woman standing there. Was she there encouraging her child to use the playground? Or was she looking for a lost son or lost daughter of her own? No one can know for sure, but thanks to the citizens of Huntsville, Alabama, the spirits of the dead children's playground will have a place to play for generations to come.